cheerleaders and shells.
Hello, and thanks for joining us, folks, for this midweek NBA action on 2K Sports. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. It's the Orlando Magic taking on the Atlanta Hawks. Tip-off goes to Orlando. A look at the starting group for the Magic. We've got Shaquille O'Neal. Hardaway is out there with Tracy McGrady. And it's Hill. And it's Howard in at the four-man position. And the shot goes in.
Boy, guys, the powerful physical frame of Dwight Howard, so problematic for a defense.
Here's Hudson. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Pass to McGrady. Back to Hardaway. The three from Hill. Offensive rebound. And it's sent back by Mutombo.
And the ferocity on display defensively here from Mutombo. Just an incredible shot block. Now that's some hang time. What a pretty double clutch move.
Agreed, Greg. You can afford to get fancy on your way up when you've got that kind of space. Back to McGrady. Yes, that goes in.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Free throw good, McGrady. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. To the left wing. Outside Wilkins. O'Neal against Mutombo. Just 5 to shoot.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Hardaway kicks to Hill. Here's McGrady. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. McGrady's got 6.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
Outside Wilkins. Inside. Here's Mutombo. That one's not going to go. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Pass to Hardaway. Orlando moving the ball around. Hill dishes to Hardaway. The three-pointer no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
Hardaway finds Howard. Now here is Hardaway. He's covered closely. Shaq against Mutombo. O'Neal. The teardrop falls in.
And it takes a lot to knock O'Neal off balance. A massive player who just fends off the D with ease.
Shaq against Mutombo. Hagan buries the 20-footer.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number ggets called time and time again.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. Circle checked in for Orlando. Nelson comes in for Hardaway. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Nelson outside. It's good.
And McGrady, as accomplished a mid-range shooter as we have in the game, keeps that high release point on the jump shot.
Pass to Mutombo. Hudson against Nelson. A nice shot by Hudson.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
And this is why you get the ball into his hands. Let him establish the pace and rhythm of the game.
Now, here's Howard. McGrady outside. Nelson, no one around him. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
Nelson against Hudson. Over Nelson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Atlanta shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. And Hudson drops them both. 1:57 left here in the first quarter. And the pass to Howard. Looking for Nelson. He gets it there. Outside Hill. A three ball. Offensive rebound. Howard misses the layup.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Pass to Smith. Kicks it to Rivers. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Orlando leading. Shoots. Hill passes to Howard. Shot clock at 6. Here's McGrady. Good. The assist goes to Hill. McGrady's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Magic.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Rivers against McGrady. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And you know, for all of his production, Rivers really is the emotional leader out there. Very intense and extremely confident.
Paul Millsap is checked in for the Hawks.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Now here's Rivers. And here is Willis. Rivers surveying the D. Shoots over Scott. A nice shot by Rivers.
And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
Here's Skiles. He's guarded by Rivers. Passes it to Lewis. Here's Skiles. Over Smith. And not gonna go. He misses the first attempt on the night. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Magic lead by 3. And we'll be back right after this. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
Trae Young is out there with Maravich. Then there's Paul Millsap. Then there's Rollins. And it's Caldwell in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. On offense, here are the Magic. Here's Skiles. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to Lewis. Shot clock at 5. The Hawks trail it. Here's Caldwell. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Outside, Scott. He dishes it to Lewis. Anderson outside. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Anderson's got his first basket.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Young for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Young's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
You have to guard Young tight. You got to know he's thinking of shooting as soon as the ball hits his hands.
Skiles. Paul Millsap with the rebound. The Hawks leading. And there's the pass to Caldwell. Doesn't go that time.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Here's Skiles. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And Atlanta has possession. They trail by 1. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Orlando grabs the miss. Grant outside. Outside Hardaway. Unable to get that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Hagan. The rebound by Grant. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
Atlanta making a switch here. Hudson's checked in. I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Now here's Mutombo. Back to Wilkins. Misses from short range. Here's Orlando now. Here's Francis. Outside for Lewis. Outside Hardaway. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
For Orlando, they have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. That free throw good from Hardaway.
And Hardaway's nickname came from his grandmother. She was calling him Pretty, but with that southern drawl, it sounded like Penny.
Here's Hudson. He has 6. Good on the shot. Hudson's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
It is not an easy task trying to convert against length. Give him credit for taking on that challenge.
Outside Hardaway. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for 1 more coming up.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
The Magic have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. That free throw good from Hardaway. The Hawks trail by 5. Mutombo in the high post. He kicks it to Hudson. Another 3 for Atlanta.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Hardaway passes to McGrady. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. McGrady's got the lead, back up to 5 now for Orlando.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Hardaway against Hudson. Down low, here's Pettit. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Dwight Howard. This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one at the line is good, so both teams making some changes here. And good on the second, so he makes them both. We've got 1:28 left to play here in the second quarter. Nelson outside, pass to Howard. To the middle, here's McGrady. It falls for the sixth time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Nelson against Hudson. Smith for 3. That one doesn't go. Magic leading by 5. Passes it to McGrady. Here's Turkoglu, and there are the Magic with another bucket.
Well, it doesn't get much easier than that. Even a decent shooter is going to make that with no pressure.
If they time it right, they can end this quarter with a 2 for 1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
Here's Wilkins. Off the left rim and out. Here's Orlando now. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's Hill. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Smith kicks to Wilkins. And the officials call a traveling violation. Orlando with the ball. McGrady outside. Count it. McGrady's got the lead up to 11 now for the Magic.
You gotta love seeing McGrady when he's hot. An amazing score from any spot on the floor.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Magic out in front as they end the second quarter on a 20-7 run. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started.
Okay.
It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. The period came to a close with them holding a 3-point lead. They were on a mission once we got to the second quarter. Their lead is now 11, and they've got to feel that momentum is on their side. Shaq, what'd you think about the Magic?
On offense, they've been very efficient, taking good shots and hitting them. That's very important. The confidence has to be through the roof heading into the second half.
Talk to me, Kenny. How did you think Atlanta played?
Well, it's hard to defend a team that gets red hot from the floor. I think the effort was there on D, but they could not come up with a plan to cool them off. we're bound to see a whole different game plan, a whole different approach from them coming out of the break.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And with this. Second half upon us. We'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We're seeing a tremendous game from Tracy McGrady.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. So on the floor for Orlando, Howard is out there with Hill. Then there's Hardaway. Then it's Tracy McGrady. And it's O'Neal in at the center, filling out the middle. Hudson against Hardaway. A nice shot. By Hudson. Hudson's got the first basket of the second half. That one for Atlanta. Now here is Hardaway. Pass to Howard. Back to Hardaway. Out of bounds. Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession. That'll be a 5-second call. Here's Hudson. Knocks it loose. Hardaway with the steal. Floats it up for Hill.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
The Hawks trail by 11. Mutombo in the high post. Kicks it to Hudson. Fires for 3. Rebound by the Magic. Howard's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
And Atlanta has possession. The pass to Mutombo. Hardaway against Hudson. And Hardaway comes to help. Here's Mutombo, and it's Dikembe with the jam.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Howard finds Hill. Back to Howard. And it's sent back by Mutombo. And they get it back. 3 on the clock. Another shot. Mutombo with some nice D. The Hawks trail by 12. It's Wilkins with the drive. Basket counts. Wilkins has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. And Orlando making a change here. So it's Orlando now. They've led by as many as 14 points. Young against Hardaway. No good on that one. Mutombo with some nice D. Young looking it over. Here's Caldwell. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Caldwell's got it back down to single digits for Atlanta. Pass to O'Neal. On the wing, Hardaway. Young with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Young's at 5 now.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regrouped. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Now here's Lewis. Outside Hardaway. 5 to shoot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he makes the first. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. The Hawks trail by 7. Here's Young. Here's Rollins. Pass to Caldwell. Out of bounds. Orlando takes possession. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And that'll give them a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under you.
The Hawks making a switch here. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they've put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
And now here's Rivers, the fast break opportunity. Sinks that one from the post. He's got 6.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Passes it to O'Neal. Outside, Scott. The 8-footer. That's good from Shaq on the assist by Scott.
And O'Neal, just a brute on the block, simply overpowers the opposition.
Rivers against Shaq. Rivers passes to Caldwell. Banked in off the glass. Caldwell's got 4 points in the quarter.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. 1:39 left to play in the 3rd. Nelson outside. He feeds it to Grant. Fast break, the Hawks. Here's Smith. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Now just a 3-point Magic lead.
Well, 6 of their last 10 points coming off the fast break.
He gets it in there.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Pass to Willis. Rivers with it, and it's Nelson picking him up. Millsap, and it's blocked. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Rivers. Smith in the posts, defended by Anderson. And it's Nelson with the ball, bringing it up now for the Orlando Magic.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Now the pass to Millsap. Here's Maravich. The shot that time, not on target. Some solid defense from Grant. Nelson outside. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Now here's Rivers. He has 6, and that one drops for him.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Nelson outside. Pass to Skiles. Looking for Nelson. He gets it there. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And the Magic lead by 10. And so it's Orlando going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We come back right after this. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. We've got Paul Millsap. Wilkins is out there with Hudson. Then there's Kevin Willis, and it's Pettit in at the power forward position. So that's the line. Up for Atlanta.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
It's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession.
And that was a risky pass. Fortunate that the D didn't get that one. It was in the air for a long time.
O'Neal's checked in for Orlando.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Now here's Wilkins. Hagan, McGrady covering. Just 4 to shoot. Orlando grabs the miss.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
And I'll tell you, the experience working to his advantage. Dwight Howard draws the contact, able to finish it. Nicely done.
That's good from Howard. The Hawks trail by 18. Passes to Hudson. Looking to end the run, and it's sent back by Howard.
Well, Dwight Howard at his best, sending it back.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Atlanta calls timeout. Nice game. Great performance by Tracy McGrady.
Just killing it from deep. They've got to be all up in his jersey at all times. Give him even an inch, and you're just asking for him to drop another triple on you.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. The shot by Wilkins, no good.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
They get it back. McGrady outside. To the inside, O'Neal. Rebound, Atlanta. It's Wilkins on the wing. He's guarded by Hill. Pass to Pettit. Second chance effort, and it's sent back by Howard.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. All the officials are all over that one.
Free throw drops for Nelson. He hits both from the stripe. Here's Hudson. The pass to Pettit. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. It's stolen by McGrady. Now here's Hill, the fast break opportunity. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
And McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
Hagan, McGrady covering. The dish to Hudson. Over Nelson. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. The shot by McGrady, no good. And there's another turnover by Atlanta. Hardaway's checked in for Orlando. And it's Orlando's ball. A 14-2 run over the last bit.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over, so you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Mutombo passes to Hudson, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
To the paint, and Shaq with the slam.
O'Neal is a force of nature. Once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
O'Neal's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Here's Young. Pass to Rollins. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Caldwell to the inside, and he lays it straight in.
And points in the paint are a sure thing when Pettit's on the floor. He's just got too much game down low. He may not have the bulk of some of the other guys, but doesn't matter.
Here's Francis. Second shot opportunity. Grant. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. He's off on the first.
Yeah, but I just love the winning mentality that Grant brings. A big bruising forward who can score at a steady clip.
Kevin Willis is checked in for Atlanta. Now here's Rivers. The shot from the low post is good.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Here's Francis. He's guarded by Rivers. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, and Francis, he's an athletic point guard, plays with tremendous confidence, and really knows how to motivate his teammates.
And so it's Rivers with it. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Passes it to Willis. Young for three, drains it from beyond the arc.
The first thing that jumps out at you about Young, that seemingly limitless shooting range and the spacing that affords for this offense.
And that one's good, Francis. What a difference in this crowd right now.
That's how you silence a building.
Take that shot, let's go!
Now here's Rivers. D right on him. Young outside. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth. Good work there as it goes.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
And the shot goes down.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Rivers, count it, good.
Now you see the toughness and the competitiveness of Doc Rivers, always looking for the most opportunistic play.
Here's Francis. Over Rivers, and it doesn't. Even draw iron. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.
I was buying chips 4 for $4.